You hit a certain age, and suddenly your brain is flooded with racing thoughts, physical changes, and intense attraction. This sudden shift is an entirely calculated biological process. Puberty kicks in, and hormones like testosterone and estrogen take the wheel. This chart maps the internal chemical triad driving those feelings. Dopamine creates physical drive, oxytocin builds emotional bonds, and serotonin regulates mood. These chemicals work together for a strict prehistoric objective, ensuring the survival and reproduction of our species. Sexual desire is a natural, carefully designed biological engine. That ancient engine is now operating inside a drastically different modern environment. Our physical wiring evolved to navigate the physical world. Today, we spend our lives navigating the internet. Every day, we walk through a gauntlet of constant sexual exposure. Social media algorithms, infinite scrolling, and highly accessible adult content bombard the brain with artificial stimuli. Look at the gentle, rolling wave of natural dopamine compared to the severe, off-the-chart spikes caused by digital overstimulation. These spikes create an illusion of intimacy, but the high is temporary, leaving you physically isolated when the screen goes dark. What many young people feel as a lack of connection is actually a digital trap. It drains your mental focus and manufactures a false, anxiety-inducing sense that you are falling behind in life. Consistent exposure to pornography actively rewires the brain's reward circuitry, training it to expect instant gratification without any real-world effort. The symptoms show up quickly offline. Attention spans collapse, motivation drops, and normal, real-life relationships start to feel boring by comparison. When the brain is artificially overstimulated and you lack a meaningful, demanding goal, the mind fills the void. It becomes entirely consumed by persistent sexual thoughts. Relying on artificial excitement creates a vicious cycle. It leads directly to chronic anxiety, low self-confidence, and severe difficulties in real-world social situations. Chasing instant digital pleasure does not fulfill desire. It actively drains your potential and weakens your ability to function in the real world. Unlike animals driven purely by instinct, humans possess the unique cognitive power to consciously choose their own actions. We are equipped with executive function, morality, and responsibility. We can direct our primal urges rather than being enslaved by them. This visual maps the process of transmutation. Sexual desire is raw, creative energy, steered into two paths: distraction or creative fuel. Without a target, energy spirals into useless distraction. Give the mind an ambitious target, and the entire equation changes. When energy is poured into fitness, directed into building a business, or channeled into creating art, it produces world-class peak performance. So how exactly can you redirect this overwhelming primal energy in your daily life? The recovery process requires specific actions. Rigorous physical exercise, highly productive daily routines, and meditation are required tools to clear the mind. Setting massive, difficult personal goals provides your overstimulated brain with a new, healthy target to pursue for its dopamine fix. A massive, singular goal forces the brain to redirect its biological drive towards skill acquisition and relentless personal progress. Strict discipline harnesses human nature, using biological intensity to fuel the pursuit of real-world accomplishments. When we shift focus to human relationships, we have to separate fleeting physical attraction, which is based on looks and excitement, from the reality of true love. A mature emotional connection relies on specific pillars: mutual respect, deep trust, and genuine emotional understanding. This graphic highlights the absolute, non-negotiable foundation of any relationship or physical connection: clear, enthusiastic consent. Sexual desire is a natural gift. It is not an enemy, and it is certainly not a source of shame. True strength comes from understanding your biology. Guard your mind against cheap digital traps, and harness your deepest natural energy to build it disciplined, powerful, and meaningful.